Growing up, I used to always hear the words introvert and extrovert, and there were always these kind of clearly set boundaries. Introverts were the people who didn't like being around other people, and because of that, they weren't very social. And extroverts, they were the people who actually liked being around other people, and because of that, they were very social. When I heard those things, I found myself kind of in the middle. I wasn't very social, I didn't have many friends, but the thing is, I wanted to talk to people, I wanted to be around people, I liked people. I just didn't have many people around me. I didn't have many friends. So if you're anything like me, if you're someone who actually wants to be around people, who actually wants to be the person who's attracting people who want to come and talk to him, but he just doesn't understand how he can go to speak to those people and get out of this shell that he's in right now, then listen to this video. The first thing that you have to understand is that most introverts aren't social, not because they don't like people. It's not because they don't value people. It's actually kind of the opposite. It's the fact that they value people so much that they're afraid that they'll make a mistake and other people will not like them. That was the exact problem I had. When I was around other people, I always thought, you know what happens if they don't like me? What happens if the people here just think I'm weird or they think I'm different? And because of that, I kind of set limitations for who I could be and who are the people that I could be with. You can't do that to yourself. Stop putting other people above you, because I promise you, the real extroverts, they don't really care about what other people say. They just say it just to say it. I used to be the person who was just so afraid to say anything because what happens if they thought I was weird? And now look at me. I'm literally talking to anybody who wants to watch this video. Anybody on the internet who clicks this video can watch this video. If you're always looking to be validated by the opinions of others, you're going to automatically change who you are to fit who they want you to be. And that's not always a good thing. You are not always going to be a better person by being the person this person needs or this person needs. It's kind of a weird thing to say, and it sounds like a bad thing to say. But what you have to do is bring the way that you see other people in your mind down. And the way that I did this, I'm going to be honest and be 100% honest with you. One day, I was like, you know what? I want to talk to people. I want to be social. I want to be that guy who's charismatic. I am done sitting here and not having as many friends as I want to. I literally told myself, I convinced myself that I had way too many friends. I told myself, I'm having too many friends. All these people I want to talk to, I don't really want to talk to them, but I think they want to talk to me, so you know what? I'll just give them a real quick conversation. I don't have to, I have all these other friends back over there, but let me just talk to these guys real quick, just so they feel validated. And it seems so wrong, but I promise you, it switches the way that you think about yourself in these social dynamics. You have to see yourself as other people's solution. If you're always here waiting for someone else to like you and waiting for the opinions and the credibility of others, you are not going to value yourself, and it's going to be difficult for you to actually speak with others. You want to envision yourself as this high value guy who doesn't care if he messes up when he talks to other people. If you talk to them, you'll make their day. That's how you want to see yourself. And I know it seems weird. It seems weird to tell you that you should look at yourself different. You should think in your mind that other people are not as cool as you. Tell yourself that you have many friends. But I'm being honest, if you're like me, if you were an introvert who didn't have many friends, but you actually wanted to talk to people, there's a difference between the introvert who actually can talk to people but decides, you know what, I just want to focus on myself, and I respect that. That's kind of where I am right now. But there are also the introverts who just can't talk to people. They're the introverts who just have no ability to be social, but they want to talk to people. They want to be with other people. They want to have friends. They want to be able to talk to anyone, but they just don't have the ability to speak confidently. They don't have the ability to be calm. And I promise you, it all comes from seeing yourself in a different way. I could give you all these different tips and tricks. You say this one line and people will like you, but I'm going to be honest, the one thing that changes everything in terms of social dynamics is how you see yourself, period. How you see yourself. If you see yourself as a guy who's always looking up to other people, who's always waiting to receive validation, who's always waiting to receive a conversation, who's always hoping that someone might share their time of day with you, then you're never going to be seen as valuable. The people who are needy are always seen as greedy. They're always seen as creepy. You don't want to be that person. Be the person who's like, it's fine if they don't talk to me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me, because I've always got these other friends in the back. I've always got these other people who still want to talk to me. In your mind, convince yourself you're that person. And the more that you convince your mind that you are that person, the more that you will act in that way, the more that you'll stop caring about if you mess up or not, the more that you will actually be confident when you speak to people. And because you're confident when you speak to people, that will reaffirm that you're the person that people want to talk to. You have to start with, oh yeah, I am that person. Just in your mind. You just say it quickly, convince your brain without any physical representation of that. The people who are introverts, they don't understand how to get that first bit of confidence. That's all they're missing. They're missing that first bit of confidence. If you can get that first bit of confidence, you start the snowball rolling, and you can speak to anyone you want, anywhere you want. I think I've discovered a law of the world that I've found to be true in any scenario. And it's the fact that the more that you want something, the less that the world is going to give it to you. So it's the times that you actually step back from what you want. Those are the times when the world gives you what you wanted in the first place. This is with girls, this is with anything in your life. If you focus on yourself, everything else just seems to fall into place. If you focus on yourself, you focus on your ambitions, people can see that you're going places. It's an aura around you because everybody else is just trying to get attention. Everybody else wants people to like them. But if you're the person who finds fulfillment in just being himself, fulfillment in doing what he needs to do for himself, in training, in working hard, you're going to be different from other people. And I promise you, people who are different in a good way always attract more than the people who are just in the middle. Focus on yourself and everything else just falls into place. I hope you got something from this video. Go out and conquer. And subscribe.